Alright guys, so we borrowed Eddie's truck. We've actually traded Eddie trucks for the day. So he's in the red crew cab, we're in this thing. And we're going to go down here and get Mr. John Murray's trailer, the guy that we built the Nova for. He's going to let us borrow his trailer to run up to Batesville and get our next project. This is our first group project. Everybody's pitched in on this in the group. We're building a burnout vehicle out of something you wouldn't expect to build a burnout vehicle out of. But we're about to pull up Mr. John's right now and hook up to this trailer and roll down to Batesville and see what this guy's got. Just make sure we got like ramps and all the tires are aired up and stuff. Got her hooked up. Locked down, we're ready to go. Now guys, you almost can't find a decent 6-liter that needs to be rebuilt for $1,200 these days. More or less a whole van with a title. Now we have been on the search for one of these for a little bit now, and the idea has been in the works, but we weren't sure what we were going to be able to come up with, and we weren't sure if we were even going to be able to find something that nonetheless was a Gen 4, but at least a 6-liter. You know, most of these vans are 4.8s. There's a lot of 4.3 V6s out there, but most of them are the baby V8. The 4.8 LS Vortec, but we snagged one. We got one that's got rectangle port heads. We're gonna find a camshaft to slap in this thing, good set of springs, some push rods. The 60 that we already have a 4,000 or 4,500 stall converter, or 4,300, something like that, but it's the one that we ran in Panda for a while, same 60 that we ran in Panda for a while. The 60 we just pulled out and stuck in the stage 470 in its place. The 60 that we're putting in this thing came from our buddy Cody Goman down at Fat Boy's Garage. I bought it from him probably a year and a half ago for $300. It was a junkyard donor vehicle pullout that he had at his shop, and man, I think we put like 7,500 or 8,000 miles on that thing. Granted, we were just cruising around, we weren't beating on it. But let's see how long this thing will live in a unknown weight Chevy Express van, just lighting the tires up. A couple things that we are going to do. We are going to do a line lock setup. We're going to work on getting an electronic water pump and power steering. That way, the only thing we have on the belt is the alternator. And the AC, of course. We are going to hang on to the AC. It's almost time to get this thing to the shop, strip it down, and see what we're really starting with. We got to pull some measurements and send those off and get the ball rolling on the wrap. Like I said, we've got to locate a few other little things as far as power goodies go. Austin's 69 C10 that y'all know from several of our videos now. He's getting ready to take those mild steel mid-length headers off and put some beautiful stainless long tubes on it. So he actually told us to go ahead and take those mild steel headers and try to make them work on the Burnout van. That's kind of our plan there, and we're going to try to get this thing set up, man, and go do some stuff like Burnout Wars and some Skids for Kids events. But our biggest goal is to take it to LS Fest next year and do the Burnout comp in Bowling Green, Kentucky. For now, we're going to get this thing back to town, try to get it unloaded and fired up, and see what the damage is.
What'd you think about the Burnout van?
I like
it. Alright guys, we got this thing fired up. Dead battery. We got 40 pounds of oil pressure or so on the dash. About to see if this thing will move under its own power, back it off the trailer, and see what it does. Hot. I'm curious to know if this thing got cold AC. thing will move and drive. We got drive. See if we got reverse now. No reverse though. So these are 6-foot Adrian steel stowaway drawers. It's an electrician's van, so it's got some shit in there too. We got 2 of those in the back. Got 2 more of those up there in the front. I'll go show you those in a minute. And we got these 2 side shelves that got some drawers and some other little drawers over there, a little locker down here. All Adrian steel brand set of drawers right here. Then we got 2 more of these. Do have the keys for them. Little tray right here. Another thing of drawers. This partition wall. Looks like it could be universal. I don't fucking know. It's just loads right. Ladder rack. Flat on the side of the van like that. Easy access for your step ladders. It's got one of them conduit boxes on top. Ladder rack does have that contraption on both sides. Alright guys, so we got a van to build a burnout competition vehicle out of. Y'all saw me and Emma rode down and got this thing out of the hills up around Batesville. We got it back to the shop. We got it cleaned out. We got all the toolboxes out of it. Sammy helped out with that the other day. We did find a buyer for all those boxes and the ladder rack and everything. We worked up a deal with the guy and he bought all of it all in one go. And we were able to get $2,000 out of it. So not only did that pay for the van, but also $800 in profit. Now, being that the group threw in on the van, and this is a group project, what we did was we took that $2,000, we went ahead and ordered a Aces EFI so we can get the 6L80 out of this thing, get the 4L60 in here, and get this thing on the road, and also have a few of our little add-ons that we want for the burnout stuff, like some 2-step, things like that. The Aces EFI jackpot for LS is going to be a pretty sweet addition to this project. And then, being as we sold the boxes for so much, we were also able to go ahead and get the cam and all our top end stuff ordered to be able to do a full cam kit on this thing like we would do any other vehicle. We've got an oil pump, we've got all our gaskets, we got head bolts, we're doing a trunnion upgrade, a set of chromoly push rods, we're running a BTR Stage 4 LS1 LS2 cam. It's the same cam that we put in Fish Stick, but that was a Stage 3, so we're going up a stage in that. It's going to be a Stage 4. We chose that because of the converter. And we do plan to run an aftermarket intake on this thing. We have a cheap Amazon intake we're going to try, but if that doesn't work, we'll just have to wait until we can afford collectively as a group to be able to up the intake. Probably be next season sometime. But we got this thing cleaned out. We got ready for some seats. Now we got to save up and buy some seats and build some mounts for them. We're going to do some LEDs in here. We're going to try to put a little stereo in here. We got some high hopes for this thing. We have a budget that we've had put together, and we got with the group and we decided we're going to wrap this thing. In due time, this thing's going to have a 727 Motorsports wrap on the outside. It's going to be set up with a Stage 4 cam 6-liter with rectangle port heads, a 4300 stall converter, and a stock junkyard 4L60. And we're going to fit as many bucket seats in this thing as we can. Try to get it caged, lower it down a little bit, try to get it on some 10-inch wide wheels, and go travel the country and try to do some damn burnout competitions in the next couple years. That's the goal. So if you guys want to see this build go down, see it come to fruition, collectively from the group, of not only the money, but the time, the effort, the labor, then make sure you smash that subscribe button. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on this project, if you're excited to see it come to life like we are. We're super pumped for this one. We think it's going to be a badass project all the way around. We think it's going to be cool because it's not only something that we're going to be able to take and compete with, but we're going to be able to take it to car shows and park it and hang out in it and let the kids hang out in it and just show it off, man. And when it ain't working, it's going to be showing. That's the plan with this thing. We're going to keep rolling on it. We're waiting on these parts to come in. When those parts show up, We'll start getting the motor and trans out of this thing, getting the engine on a stand, getting it tore down, ready for a camshaft, get the stock harness and ECM pulled out of this thing, get the ASIS wired up and stuck off in here. This thing is a 2011 model, so it's got a good 6-liter in it, flat top pistons, rectangle port heads, and it is a flex fuel truck. It should have the 3412 injectors, which are 50 pounders, pretty decent stock intake, and an E85 capable fuel system. We've pretty much got the perfect candidate here for what we want to do. So you guys be sure to be on the lookout for videos and updates on this thing. It's going to be coming quick, fast. In the next couple months, we're going to have this thing a completely different animal. So until then, we'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching, and remember to drop us a comment and let us know how you're liking the content. Thank y'all.